Singer David is facing online backlash after Redditors accused him of moderating his own subreddit and allegedly deleting posts critical of him amid the police investigation into the death of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, Fox 11 reported. Users noticed unusual activity on the subreddit, claiming posts raising concerns about the case and the singer's lyrics were removed. Because David was listed as the sole moderator, Redditors accused him of controlling the narrative to portray himself positively. An old comment on TikTok has re-emerged as authorities continue investigating the death of teenager Celeste Rivas, whose body was discovered in a Tesla registered to Singer David, known for his song Romantic Homicide. The February 25, 2024 comment, made by an unidentified user, criticized David for allegedly being involved with an underage girl, T reads, waiting for LAPD to get your A, for messing with a 13-year-old girl. Rivas' remains were recovered on September 9, 2025. In the trunk of a car connected to David. Despite this and other circumstantial evidence, including matching tattoos reportedly shared by the pair, an unreleased song referencing a girl named Celeste, and accusations from a former teacher, David has not been arrested. Investigators have searched one of David's residences for potential evidence. Rivas' mother confirmed her daughter had been missing for roughly a year and had been involved with a man named David. Amid the investigation, David has cancelled his world tour and lost multiple endorsement deals. Legal analyst Brian Buckmeyer, speaking on Good Morning America, explained why authorities have not questioned David. Law enforcement does not yet have enough evidence to confront him, particularly without an autopsy report establishing cause and manner of death, he said. Investigators continue following leads, while public attention and speculation remain intense regarding David's possible connection to Rivas' death. So David's team are panicking behind the scenes, which basically implies that David himself, while he's sitting in his home, is also panicking and they're trying to remove as much evidence as possible online. But trying to do so, guys, is impossible because all of this can be recovered anyways, and I'm pretty sure the police can access any archived information. This is becoming a David deep dive channel to find out what's happened to Celeste, because this case is just getting far more intricate as the days go on. But as we can look at Moji, and for those of you who don't know who he is the Discord server owner on David and he also is the manager on there. That is his name, Moji, David's Discord server owner and manager. And as we can see here, guys, the man has deleted almost 100 pictures in the past 3 hours. This happened, guys, less than 24 hours ago. And if you're going to try and delete any kind of information online that could be sitting around, I think now is simply too little too late. This is something that you should have been doing months before. Now that an open, active investigation has taken place by the police, attempting to do something like this is not right. Do you understand? You're going down. All of you are going down as far as I'm concerned. Trying to remove 300 images is insane. And also multiple messages have also been, removed as well. Moji is somebody who worked for David. He was part of the David's Discord server owner. And so this obviously shows me that David himself is also somebody who's panicking. There is a David Reddit forum. Reporting on all updates about him, all of his stans and his supporters have basically turned the group upside down to basically becoming a murder investigation group, which I find to be so interesting and I'm glad that they've done that. But they have also stated themselves that David himself is online on the Reddit groups reading all of this because that's what his profile states. So this man is aware of everything going on, reading everything, and is probably in his home as of right now. Panicking, which is why he's told Moji to delete stuff and try to remove what we can so that, it could be harder for the police to find things. Because right now David probably thinks that he's in a good position because he's not been held in custody and this case has been open for 3-4 days. He probably thinks that he's gone away with this. He's probably thinking that, you know what, maybe I can do this. Maybe that he's panicking. He's stressed in his house because, tour dates have been cancelled, your brand deals have left you and etc. All of that's basically happened. But he probably feels like he's gotten away with this fall right now. And this is something that I feel like will drastically change in the next couple of days, because this investigation does have a huge amount of public interest. But Moji deleting all of this stuff, him at his home panicking, you can delete everything that you want. It ain't gonna change shit, you understand? It ain't gonna change nothing. Now there is a TikTok that he reposted on his profile that is basically being grabbed in headlines. And this is what he reposted. Maz, can we delete all vibes and then as soon as the stream ends delete the stream too? If I see her talk with other dudes, and if you can see it says any male communication is out of the window, this is a repost that David made, and I believe that he was referring to Celeste, basically implying that if I see you speak to anybody else or any other man I will chop you up literally, and this is what I think basically happened. Celeste was speaking to another person. Celeste was speaking to another guy, and because of the madness of this man, which I would love to analyze in a separate video, I do feel that he, in a fit of rage, had people hiring them to take her life, and they were a bit messy with what they were doing, and they ended up being caught in the crossfire of all of this. That's exactly what I think this is. Any male communication is out the window, is basically what he is reposting. Possessive, territorial, power imbalance, power trip, ego trip, all of this is just a few. Extremely a controlling possessive personality disorder. A video of you pretending to chop up a girl, and now a girl's been found in the trunk of a car, and you're just publicly reposting all of this stuff. The TikToks are, gruesome.